All right. So let's get started. I'm going to launch DaVinci Resolve, and the first time you launch it, it introduces this information of what features are implemented in this software. Let's press continue. And yeah, welcome greetings. It says, great, you're almost there. Before jumping straight into a project, let's make sure you're all set up. And yes, I recommend you to launch the quick setup. First of all, it says if your graphics card or your operating system is ready to handle a video editing software such as DaVinci Resolve. As you can see here, my computer is fine. Now, if yours is saying that it needs to improve the graphics card or it needs a higher processor, it may show up here. I strongly recommend to invest in a high performance computer. That way you will have no issues editing smoothly. Okay, let's press continue. Now, it asks to set up your project. What type of project would you like to start? And in most cases, in most videos that you can see online, they're full HD 1080 pixels wide. Now, I know you can film 4K maybe, or your camera can film 4K actually, but in this case, I'm going to focus on Full HD because this is the delivery format. This is the one that we're going to send to YouTube, send to Facebook, other social media, and post online. It's more than enough. Now, SD is a little bit too small for wide audiences, so I'm selecting HD, and let's continue. Project media location. Now, if you have a drive that has more space on it, I recommend you to choose not a C drive, but a different one. In my case, I'm using C drive because it's the only one I have for a moment. Okay? If you were editing on Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut, and you're familiar with keyboard shortcuts that are on those platforms, you can switch your preferences so that DaVinci Resolve can handle those keyboard shortcuts that you were used to. But if you're just getting started, and I assume you're just starting, so let's select DaVinci Resolve as default program, and then we will look further how can we handle our keyboard shortcuts. Okay, let's continue. We're all set and we can move forward. Now, take a look closer. I'm using DaVinci Resolve version 18.6. There may be an update, depending on when you are watching this video, but the basics and the fundamentals remain the same. Okay, let's get started. I have downloaded DaVinci Resolve and I'm ready to start my editing. So this is the first window that appears when you open your DaVinci Resolve project. Maybe not the first time, but the second one and all the others. And if you want to create a new project, you just need to press here, double click it, and voila. All right, so here we are in DaVinci Resolve. And this is the first thing you're gonna see, the user interface. And I want you to pay a closer look here on the bottom section of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs. Now, I want you to think about these tabs as if you were cooking a meal. Yes, that's right. Being in the kitchen, to be the chief cook in a restaurant. Just like crafting a delectable dinner, editing can be a quick snack of a gourmet experience. It's all in your hands. So let's take a tour through Resolve's tabs and I'll show you how each one contributes to the mouth-watering product. So our first tab here is Media tab. Let's press it and see what it looks like. Think of this as unpacking your groceries. This is where we pack our clips and we import our media. Here's where you lay out all the fresh ingredients, your video clips. It's all about prep, getting ready for the culinary art. Feeling hungry for a quick bite? Well, then the cut page is our speedy food booster for the video chiefs who want to make a swift sandwich or sizzle up some fast edits. This is your go-to for slicing and dicing in record time, making a sandwich and putting it to oven very quickly. Well, maybe not for that family dinner on Sundays. Now, if you are in for a full course, step over to the edit page right here. It's our Chiefs table. Here's where you chop your footage, mix your story elements, and layer your timeline with all the finest of gourmet kitchen. It's the heart of our operation where the meal, your video, really starts to come together. Now let's explore the Fusion tab, our digital kitchen for mixing up those special visual ingredients. Picture this as the place where we add exciting graphics and effects that make our video pop. It's all about using these tools to add magic to our story, like turning a regular dish into a feast for the eyes. Adding that extra touch that can take our project from tasty to wow, what's that? Let's sprinkle in some flavor with the color page. This is our spice rack, where we season our project with vibrancy and contrast, like adding just the right amount of salt and pepper, ensuring every frame is cooked for visual perfection. And no feast is complete without the perfect beverage, the Fairlight page. It's our bar where the audio gets mixed and mastered. From the fizz of soda to the clink of ice in a cocktail, we ensure that what you hear complements the visual feast and truly makes it pop. And at last, we arrive at the Deliver tab, where we plate up our creation. This is where we decide how to and how long to cook the final render, whether it's for 2 or 2,000 viewers. We set the table with the right codecs, frame rates, and resolutions. It's the finishing touch before we serve our masterpiece to the world. And there you have it. So we're going to focus on the edit page for now. And this is the full course of video editing served up in DaVinci Resolve. Each tab a step in the creative process. Now that you've installed DaVinci Resolve, you might be eager to dive in and start editing. But hold on. To truly maximize your use of this tool, a solid foundation is crucial. Before we go further into our course, I highly recommend visiting the Blackmagic Design website and checking out their official training resources. They offer comprehensive, free training videos that cover the basics of DaVinci Resolve. You can find them at blackmagicdesign.com under the training section. These tutorials are on point and designed to help beginners understand the core functionalities of Resolve. From the interface, layout to basic editing techniques, these lessons will provide you with a strong foundation to build upon. Once you feel comfortable with the basics, come back and join me. My course is designed to take you from these fundamental skills to more advanced techniques that will allow you to create stunning video content. So, take some time, explore the official DaVinci Resolve training, and then let's push your skills even further together. It's time to sharpen your tools because we're going to start cooking right here in the Edit tab section. Bon appetit!